Hey there, my name is Danny Barrera, founder of Concrete Marketing Crew, and we help residential flatwork and decorative concrete contractors win online. So coming into the seven-figure agency, if there's a way to describe my situation, was basically I lacked a sense of clear direction. Lacked a sense of clear direction. The way I felt, and I used to wake up every morning, was more confused about the overwhelm of information that I used to consume from all the email lists and all the WSOs and all the info products I purchased. Because, quite frankly, the greater majority was being taught by individuals that were just simply selling to make money, and not individuals that were either qualified or doing what they were teaching on how to do. And it's a big waste of money. If there was a thing I could do right now, I wish I could go back in time and do it, was avoid that whole thing and just have found seven-figure agency. Because up to that point, that had led me into a place of brokenness and more confusion, overwhelm. I had just gotten over a divorce, nasty divorce situation, all that stuff. I remember going to my last job interview ever, and it was for a very well-funded real estate startup in Miami. And I go to the interview, and the guy says, "Hey, look, in your resume it says here that you own an agency. Can you tell me about that?" So I explained my situation. I said, "Man, I just need money. I'm willing to give that up." And the guy's name was Nico, and he said, "Hey, look, I know I could hire you. You could probably do a very good job, but your heart and your mind is going to be out there." You see, that's the point where I decided to commit myself to figure this thing out. And I'm glad I found Josh Nelson, the seven-figure agency, whom, by the way, I had actually created the contractor SEO agency site to get contractors coming my way. So that's where I was at. So what I enjoyed the most about the seven-figure agency is the no BS approach. No BS approach. Like I said before, I was sick and tired of going after the shiny objects. That, to me, I was almost numb to it. I'm still very numb to the shiny objects. And I decided to put my head down and say, hey, look, I want to find a mentor. I want to find someone that actually has really figured this thing out, and I don't want theory. I want to just have the facts and things that I can implement in my business and that I can just go out there and do it. And that's exactly what I've done. It's every single month. You see, the Wednesday coaching sessions, that's where my life really started taking off. Got into that Wednesday coaching session. Jeff Fisher uh, came, helped me out. I think within 10 minutes, I figured out my niche, where I needed to go, what I needed to do next. I'm telling you, everything just built from there. And the community and the support system, from building my brand, from knowing exactly what to do and where to go, from getting ideas of what I should do in the trade shows, getting feedback from the community. It's a safe place to actually ask questions so that we get feedback from other individuals that have already done it or are also in the same path, or things to consider that we probably have not considered otherwise. So it's not just the information, not just information, but it's everything that's helping us and helping me, and has helped me execute the information in the best way possible. So the financial benefit for me has been incredible. We're getting closer to 100K per month in recurring, and I'll tell you, it's night and day. The problems that you experience at different levels, and I've learned to fall in love with the process. But when I started out, the struggles in the process were way different than when I went from 0 to 10,000 in recurring in a niche environment. Now, how do you take it from 10 and make it 25, and from 25 go to 35, and from 35 go to 60? Each one of those layers has required a different level of problem solving and capacities for me to be able to grow. And seven-figure agency, has everything to do with that. So thank you, Josh. So the impact that money has facilitated, again, it's a night and day situation. Going from, it wasn't too long ago when I had to look at my bank account right before going to the shopping center, to the grocery store, and being able to buy just the necessities, just the essentials. From going from looking at how much you had in your card, or which card you were going to rotate. I was going to rotate to go to the gas pump because I was going to overdraft in either one of them, and I still had to get to somewhere. from going from not having enough to now being able to tell your mother or say, hey, look, you don't have to go to work anymore. Let me take care of you. It's the most empowering. And I think it's almost like a pinnacle of being in a place that shows the level of maturity and responsibility and level of blessings that you've gone to. And that's how I feel personally, the impact that it's had personally. And I mean, I can go on and on, but for me, I came from struggling to cover the basics to where I'm at. It's night and day. Look, if you're looking to build a successful digital agency, you have to look at what successful digital agency owners are doing in their business. What are they applying? How are they getting clients? How are they positioning their agency to win bigger, better deals? How are they implementing their systems and processes? How are they delivering the results to their clients? How are they structuring their company so that they're staying profitable? You see, all those questions will come together at different phases in your business. And a lot of times, all the training that I've seen out there, for as much as I love and I respect a lot of guys, there are things that will be left out of the training for you to figure out on your own. Well, the seven figure agency, it's a complete system, complete business model that you can implement in your business. It has the community component where you get all the answers and you get the coaching, which is an added value. For me, the coaching, it's an invaluable resource that just makes this 10 times better. So if you're looking for the training that's going to help you get to where you want to get to in your agency and be successful at it, definitely check it out. I strongly recommend it. Thank you, Josh Nelson. Thank you, Seven Figure Agency. Appreciate you all.